Good evening. Hello. I'm sorry I wasn't here to stream earlier this week. We were all dying, and I actually do have a portable AC unit, but I had to keep it on, and I didn't think I could stream with it on, and if I turned it off, I'd probably also die. So I just I was like, look, I can't do a stream with something like blowing air in the background like that hard, and it was kind of necessary. How is everybody? Hello, Rainbow Dragon. What do you mean, no, not the Pope? I literally wrote that because I was like, who's gonna care? Time to go into my living room and enjoy my classic Friday night Pope. No, fuck. Hello, Clark. Hello, Rad Rush. What emote is that? What is... Oh, he's spinning. Yay. Oh, yeah, no, well, it wasn't sarcasm. Like, I do have it off now, because it's not quite as bad, but on Tuesday, it was a bit much to be able, like, I've had it on, like, constantly. So I've been, like, okay. I've been watching everyone typing, like, oh my god, I can't believe it's so warm. We can't do anything. And as long as I don't, like, have to turn the AC off, I've been alright. It's ending now, though. We had like a solid week of peak summer temperatures in spring, and now it's over. It's like ending, and we're gonna, in a couple of days, it's gonna start raining a lot, and I'm very, very excited. I love rain, and I want it to rain more often, all of the time. I put a fan under my desk pointed up at me. That is very clever. Sorry, I was just like enthralled by the idea of that. No, don't call. No, I can't say that out loud. I opened Thief up, and I had Steam open to do that, and I checked on the oh my god, guys. I'm not gonna say get a room because I want you to stay in chat, but like, oh my god. Oh my god. I was on Steam, and I like to check the my friends' activity page. I like to snoop on what everyone I know has been doing. So I scroll down there, and you know, it's like, two of your friends have played Yick for the first time. Do you want to join them? And I'm like, oh god. And then a bit further down, 3 people I know, it said, had begun playing Paralives, which came out in early access this week. And I'm don't know if I'm interested myself. I'll have to like see more of it. I'm interested to see what people say about it. But out of interest, I clicked from there onto the game's Steam page, and it opens the page in the community tab, not like the store page. So it opens straight up to the Paralives community tab. It's got a little description of the game. It's telling me that it is currently 10% off, that it's in early access, that today they have pushed their first patch to fix bug fixes. And right next to that, right next to the announcement, the official announcement that they are fixing bugs, which is great, because it's the community tab, it also incorporates like into the feed things that the players of the game are saying in the discussions. So it's like a official looking, this is Paralives, here it is, here's the thumbnail, you can get a discount, we're just pushing our first bug patch. And then right next to it, there's a giant speech bubble from a user that says, how woke is it? I just lost my mind when I opened that. Like, it's in 2 different... Can I open this in like... Can you open this on the... in web? I opened it in web, and it doesn't show the same thing that I am seeing, so you'll just have to believe me. You'll just have to believe me. I picked it up because I really wanted to succeed. Yeah, I mean, I hope it provides people what they want out of it. I'm interested to see how they want to diversify from like the standard without saying any names. Sorry, I had my big fan going, but my mean cat got in the way of it and I can't move it or I'll feel bad. Can't Dante just go and like lie on a cold floor? He should leave you the fan. That's Miles Edgeworth in a vape cloud. What? Is that some kind of in-joke if you've played fucking, is it called Ace Attorney? I don't fucking remember actually. Why can't I remember the name of that game? Is that a meme within that? I thought the gameplay sounded neat after reading some articles. Yeah, it was the game Paralives. I just opened the Steam profile, but it's on the community tab. So there's literally someone, it's got 26 comments, but it's like, can I get a, no, I don't know if I can get a screenshot of it. It's literally the title, the subject title is How Woke, ? And then the body of the message is just, is it? Oh, wait, this has a, hang on. This has a URL. Can I copy that URL? Let me copy it. Copy link address. Yes, hang on. No, this just takes me to the discussion forum. Did it get removed? Hang on, it might have, hang on. What if it got removed? Give me a second. Hang on, I want to preserve this in case it got removed for being really funny. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Did someone say woke? Oh my god, please let me do this. Let me do this. My community is counting on me. Okay, hang on. Yeah. OBS, work for me here. Hi Wasman, did you woke up? No, it's 3 p.m. A streamer YouTuber did some dumb quiz shows where the Pokemon silhouette thing was always something entirely else. Cut out or shit. Oh, right, yeah, like the joke. Like it's a Jigglypuff seen from above. That's funny. That would take a lot of work. I love how racists just tell on themselves now. There better be no women in my Paralives. If I see a woman, I start screaming and it makes showering really hard. Okay, I think I can swap to this. Hang on, it should be here. Like, this is what I saw. This is exactly what greeted me. Look at this. This was on the Steam page. The moment you click into it, 26 people were trying to explain. I don't know if it is. I haven't played it, but I mean, that's just really funny. It's a game that, you know, emulates real life. That's the whole point, isn't it? The whole point of a life sim is that it is based somewhat on real life. And some people, when presented with the idea of real life, need to determine how much real life is in the real life game. We gotta check the Woke or Nope websites. Yeah, I mean, it's how do they deal with real life? How are they walking around, like, seeing women and going, goddamn. I mean, that is what they do, isn't it? I'm trying to make a joke out of it, but they do walk around pointing at women and saying, this is too woke now. And I'm not happy with it. How woke is it? Oh my god, Rainbow Dragon, that is the nicest thing anyone's ever said about those type of people. I mean it. That's, wow. I wasn't even giving them that any. Becoming an expert thief by stealing my nose, just like my grandmother used to do. Hello, Diffed. We're just making fun of people that were questioning how woke Paralives is. So this is the first time that I'm using the Who's That Pokemon screen to show you a shiny that you can adopt, but this is the first time there's been one that wasn't immediately obvious. So, does anyone want to hazard a guess? Is this a fun stream game? I don't hope they burst. Solrock, get out of my stream. can't. I need to. What do I need to add stuff to this. I'm still like playing around with it. I want to put some decorations on the screen, but I don't know what. And I need to do like. Did the music stop? No, the music's still there. It's just really quiet. I'm gonna increase the music a little bit. I can't even tell it's there. Yeah. Coughing, floating Whimsicott. Diffed did in fact get it quite quickly. Yes, it is ghastly. You gotta do the shitty 90s glitter heart. DM me more about this. I'm interested and I want to subscribe to your newsletter. Nebulac? Is that a thing you're referencing, or is that just like there may as well be a Pokemon named Nebulac? I like the word. Yep, that was a ghastly. Look at it, he's purple. The ghastly shiny is like, goddamn. Poe from Zelda? That's his German name. That's really cool. I like Nebulac. God damn. What the hell is Ghastly doing when we could have had Nebulac? Is it the Cosmos little guy? That could also be called Nebulac. The actual response is to scream Pikachu at a volume that neighbors call the cops. Yes, you can always do that. I encourage it. When we're doing this reveal at the beginning of a new adoptable, you can always scream Pikachu, and it will always be funny. But yeah, he is here. The Eevee last time was like instantly recognizable, so fun little mini game for all of my friends who are in my computer. Okay. Boop. I need to, now that I've seen Rainbow Dwagon's stream transitions, that they fully animated, I now look at my own like Star Wars screen wipe, which I thought was kind of quirky and retro, and I'm like, God, that's nothing. That's nothing. I need to animate something right now. Legally changing my name and gender to Nebulac. I'm not sure if, I don't know if this will last the whole stream because we got a few hours for funny things to happen, but this is like a possible raid message. Possible. Just in case we need one. His French name is Phantominus or Phantominus. Damn, I really changed it to Nebulac. Hello, Beta Vash. No, I want to be extra. Anyway, we've got to do some real good thieving today to make up for missing a stream due to the national melt that happened. So, what's gonna happen even? Oh my god, I don't... the title fills me with dread, if I can be quite honest. It's fun to make a blem sound as the transition happens. You could do a blem sound to any transition. You could have someone like, you could draw someone with a huge arse doing a pirouette until their arse fills the screen for one frame where the transition happens, and then they continue to pirouette off the screen. And when it happens, you just go like, nyam. But yeah, no, I need to not be completely complacent. I need to keep upping my game in little ways. Every time I tried to make ages ago, I was like, any day I'm not streaming, I want to do one small thing, just a tiny little thing to add something to the setup. And I genuinely haven't been doing that, but I'd like to think about it a bit. Like transitions would be fun. I don't know. I kind of want a new styled reactive, but I also really like my default one, so I don't know. I need to put more stuff on the Pokemon screen. Maybe I should have like a general opener instead of going straight onto Pokemon. Maybe I should have an ad time screen instead of the Pokemon one. I don't know. I keep on just kind of making do with stuff and then going, well, it works, so I can't justify changing it. My brain will do literally anything to convince me that I shouldn't do things for the sake of me wanting to. And that kind of sucks. Like, what is wrong with me? They transitioned good for Blem. Oh my god. Changing my Tinder profile to National Melt Big Day for me. You change your Tinder profile jokingly. A lot depending on what I say. Anyway, wait, what is that? What have you put in my stream? What is that? What is that a picture of? Wasman, what is that? Oh, it's a drum. I see. It was so small. It was so small. Yeah, I inspired you to stream. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm good. I like powered through the heat wave thing. Which wasn't like the hottest temperatures ever, but it was so humid. Especially right now, it's cooled down a tiny bit, but we've got cloud cover, so it is just sealing it in. And I've been bouncing off the walls with contentment after going to that convention last weekend. It's absolutely insane to me that I almost didn't go and I made a snap decision to do it, and now it has given me enough dopamine to last like the next 5 months until the next one. I think it's 5. How many months is it until Halloween? So last time we did Thief, we played enjoy the zero music and the slight machinery hum of the menu, by the way. We finished the really hard level, the Perverts Guild. The one that I was told people tend to skip because it's too hard. And we finished what I'm told was the best and most interesting level, which that was the sword one, which I heard someone reminded me was called Constantine's Mansion, I think technically. Right? That was his name, Constantine? Pervert's Trick. After I finished the Constantine's Mansion, I genuinely, when I was playing it, I was just kind of being bombarded with constant nonsense. You know how, yeah, I mean. And in the moment, I was just kind of going, oh, come on. like really? Over and over. But then after the fact, as it kind of like sat in my brain, I just developed this feeling of immense respect. Like, in a microcosm, that one level by itself, I was like, wow. Like, the fact that they concepted that and pulled it off, the fact that it's kind of hidden but a little bit hinted at, the fact that I literally looked up at the walls of the mansion and thought to myself, why is one of them crooked, before getting inside, and then realized that that was the least of my problems. It was really good, and it kind of settled in my brain as a kind of, even though I didn't play this in 1998 or anything, I'm like, wow, that kind of went on to, I don't know, did that inform a lot of stuff? Because it feels like maybe it did. Oh yeah, I know. I didn't realize before starting it normal formal, but I had people coming in saying, are you doing Constantine's Mansion? And I barely even twigged that this was like the one. I think my favorite bit was seeing what I then eventually, after the fact, was told isn't the iconic twisty hallway. I saw it and then went a different direction, like I'm not dealing with that. And then I did a jumping puzzle that just took me to the other side of it, and you can just walk straight through. That was very funny. After that level, I raided into my friends who were just at the like end section of Contradiction, Spot the Liar, and there's a bit in that game. Oh, just normal is fine. Right, no, I'll try to remember. Please, anyone can correct me if I'm saying your name wrong or you want a nickname. Thank you. Yeah, no, but it is fun to say because it's very, yeah. I raided into Contradiction and watched it. I was really excited about seeing them play Contradiction. I'd been suggesting that like on and off for a while. There's a bit in it where you find out more about the oh god, what is it called? Like the agency that's running this air quotes business course. And you find out more about it, and you catch them doing kind of strange things with groups of students. Like nothing illegal, but sort of vaguely cultish. and then you can weasel your way into finding out that they have a secret room upstairs, and then you can weasel your way into finding out the code that gets you in through the lock to the room. And then when you're in there, it's a maze of mirrors that the detective gets lost in, and then he finds like a CD player that can play almost like a self-hypnosis kind of tape, one that's guiding your thoughts as you get lost in a mirror maze. Yeah, Atlas, but I wanted to describe it somewhere and I couldn't think of the terms. And when we went in there, I think someone who raided in from here into that was like, oh yeah, just like Constantine's mansion. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, you're right. Now that I've played that level, I'm never going to be able to see a game where you go into a large house of some sort, and then there's one really weird room on the top floor. That's Thief. That is Thief. That's just infected my brain as the progenitor of that thing. And I don't think Contradiction necessarily took inspiration from it. You could just do it independently, but in my brain, yeah, that's like Constantine's Mansion, the thing I just played from 1998 that I didn't know about before. That's where that comes from. That's the weird room game now. I like the Dishonored Palace level. Wait, which one? I played Dishonored and I don't remember. Did Dishonored didn't get that weird. I mean, it had weird elements, but they were kind of effectively sewn in throughout, whereas this game kind of held back a little bit and then just went bonkers. Does this mean anything to you by any chance? Holds up a turtle I found in the woods! That was so good. It's so good, especially since they have to record him doing that to every single character, because you have to allow the player to do it if they want to anyone, despite it not necessarily being anything. So, you know, when you realize that people do the devil horns gesture, I'm doing it right now. Imagine me doing it. I don't have a VTuber, but imagine I'm doing it. You have to go up to every character you've unlocked and click on ask them about devil horns, and then you do it, and every single time he says, if I did this, would it mean anything to you? Yeah, there we go. Everybody do it. If I did this, devil horns. It's iconic. I love that detective. I wanted to see him again. He's so much fun to watch in that game. If I did this. There was a reference that I missed while I played that. Maybe I'll have to rewatch it. I wanted to see where it was. There was one specific line and I missed it. Have you ever seen this before? I'm doing it. Okay. Dishonored 2 gets absolutely bonkers. Oh, well, I'm excited. I will get to it sometime. Sorry, I'm still thinking about, does this mean anything to you by any chance? Holds up a turtle I found in the woods. That's what he does. He's such a good detective. He's such a good birthday streak. If I first watch Pi on their birthday, does that mean I can wish Pi happy birthday for all my streaks? I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. I wouldn't want people to get confused and think that it was my birthday and then buy me things. That would be terrible. I haven't started playing the game and ad break's coming up. Okay, I'm gonna snooze it so we can do something. There's nothing. I don't have anything on my throne because everyone was super incredible on my birthday and bought everything that I had on throne. But there is something I want to add. I want to add a new Oh, I barely even got to see that. What are my objectives again? I want to add a desk chair, some kind of chair to sit in like 10 hours a day, because mine's kind of old and a bits of it have broken off. And I'm just mentioning this because I keep looking on Amazon, the only place I can think of to look for these. I've investigated good chairs, and I've looked at them and I've looked at price points, and every desk chair, like computer chair, that I could possibly like think of getting is unavailable right now. And I keep going back to check, and it's not just one make, it's like all makes of computer chairs, office chairs, like the ones that the people would generally get for playing games a lot. They're all out of stock, and I don't know why. It's just a bit strange. I'm waiting for them to restock so I can put one on throne, just generally, so that I could get maybe, over time, maybe after a little while I could afford it, but they're not there. What's happened to the stock of desk chairs? What has happened? Stop wishing me happy birthday. Hold on. What are your thoughts on Simon's home brewing equipment? I don't remember that bit of the plot that well. Which one was Simon? Was he the kind of slightly weird new age guy? I remember them kept bringing up micro brewing a little bit. Was Simon the one who had the opium delivered to him personally? Are you chewing your chair? No? Please don't get me a really gamer chair, because everyone, if you look up anything, if you type in what's a good desk chair for sitting at for my computer, everyone's like, don't get an RGB gamer chair because they are terrible. Like, they're made of bad materials and they're shitty and they're not comfortable and they're not supportive. Everyone says that. So like, you're supposed to get a boring one, but the boring ones cost like $800, so I don't know. I'm sure the world economy is fine. What is happening out there? Another victim of the British seat wave. Get out. Get out. I think it was Simon, but the brewing was only relevant with him himself. But you gotta ask everyone about it, and none of them gave a single shit. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, you can go around and ask everyone about the devil horns, but does anyone say anything about it? You've got to put those red herrings in there, and they have to spend budget getting the actors to act out all of the red herrings, which is another reason why it's just impressive as an FMV game. Speaking from experience, the gamer chairs are not great. People are saying this. Sorry, just doing a Trump impression for no reason. Everybody says the chairs they're no good. They're not doing good. Democrat chairs. Sorry, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Normal difficulty. Find a way inside the cathedral. Steal the eye. I'm sorry, it's been about a week. I don't remember what the eye is. I also need 750 in loot, and then I need to get out. It's the cathedral, so I imagine we might be seeing some more of those skeletons. There's a window, but could I fit in that? I wonder if I could fit in that. Well, that's the epilepsy button. Good to know. It turns the light on. Why would I want to do that? Okay, can I get on the fucking thing? You are like 35 years old. Can I get to any of this? Wow, that's loud. Okay, he doesn't want to jump off of this. Can you get up onto this light? Can you stand on this light fixture? Can you do anything with your goddamn 35-year-old knees? Well, okay, I can't crawl into that hole, apparently. Maybe. Hang on, I'm snoozing ads again. I insist on playing a little bit of the game before we hit ads. Do you want to sit down? Wait, that... Oh, it's tilted. I thought it was just non-Euclidean for a second. Do you want to sit down, Garrett, and rest your tired 35-year-old knees? I may be making up that he's 35. Wait, what was my quick save button? There it is. I just feel like I remember that from somewhere, and I'm going to make fun of him for it, because I am older than that. And I think it is, I don't care how much he smokes. You shouldn't be having this much trouble as a professional thief, getting up on top of things. Turn your head to the side, said you're angry. Constantine hires you. Hang on. Hang on. Oh my god. I'm stuck. I'm stuck? I was stuck. He didn't do anything to me though. Maybe he just wants to talk. How do I... No, wait, go back to... I want to use the item. Why do the arrows work like that? Okay. I only have 2 more water arrows. Did I not buy shit? Did I forget to buy shit? What? Hang on. Constantine hires you to break into his shit-ass scary house to prove you're a cool-ass thief. I remember this. And then when you do, he's like, steal this fuck-ass gemstone, short boy. Okay. I think I wrote in my little headcanon art post that he's 35 and you just osmosed it. Very possibly. If enough of us believe it, it becomes true. Sorry, I got scared. The bush moved again. The texture sometimes squishes. You can't really see it because it's... Can you see that? The text just squishes as you move the camera and it jump scares me. I got stuck. I genuinely got stuck. This is a board of like telling you that this used to be a shop, maybe? What? I realized also, I saw Clocker's life partner singing this goofy ass song and back and forth. Oh. What? Rainbow Dragon, what are you talking about? What is going on? Sorry, I cannot get a good read on the layout here. I'm just gonna investigate. Oh, okay, there's stuff up there. This needs to be louder. There's a boulder here for some reason. That window is broken and there is a boulder underneath it. Did someone throw this boulder at that window? Okay, what do I do with this? I can go up here. Great, now what? Does this help me in any way? Hang on. If I could jump a little bit, maybe... Do you think you could get on top of this? Ooh. Could you jump enough to get up? No, I don't think... You can't do that, can you? Sure. Come on. Come on, dude. Oh. Shit. It's fine. It's fine. What am I doing? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Wait, hang on, let me check my map. I think is the grey bit where I am? Well, there's a wall. Oh, sorry. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this again. It's Jesus Christ, dude. I'm not pressing buttons. I'm as soon as he starts climbing up there, I'm not pressing buttons and he just falls to his death. He is so bad at this. How do I mitigate his insane need to fall off of ledges? Okay, so now I'm like up here. Where do I want to go? What happens if... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna save. What happens if I... Oh, you can't. What was that noise? Aww. Okay. So it doesn't let you jump up on here. That's not doable because that's the edge of the level. However, I am kind of just on a roof now. Ah, okay. Give him something to live for. Take him to a quilting workshop or something. Doesn't he like thieving? Could you please jump when I tell you to, please? He is... Why won't he jump? Oh my god, am I... My head is hitting the top of the level is why he can't jump. I can jump a bit there. I can jump a bit there. I cannot jump anymore. My head is pressed against an invisible ceiling to stop me from escaping the level. No, okay. When I press the jump button, strangely enough, what I want you to do is to jump. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, what else? I bet this doesn't do anything. Okay, can't get up there. What am I doing? What am I doing and why? I don't think there's any point to this. I mean, the parkour that I'm doing, I mean. This wall doesn't go anywhere. Well, unless... Oop. Okay. Great. No cum zone? I mean... We can't prove that. That's what he's always done. He doesn't know there's a better life out there. Well, now I'm really sad. What is with that tile set? Also, where the hell have I gone? I couldn't really get a read on... What is the tile set over there? What is that doing? Am I... Have I gotten, like, out of bounds a little bit? I can't tell. No, that's... You're supposed to be down there, right? I don't know. Rad Rosh, you know this game? And you know this game pretty well. What am I doing? Can someone remind me what... Okay, well, it's ad break time. So... Wow, we got so far in the game. And I'm not even... There's no area that's marked on the map as being me in it, so I don't know where I've gone. Oh my gosh. What is happening? I need Rad Rosh back here. I need advice. I seem to be incapable of playing a game like a normal person. Anyway, while ads are starting up, does anybody... What was the name? What was it? Nebulac. Does anyone want Nebulac? We have to nickname him that now. Unless you're German, in which case it's not a nickname. But for everyone else. I have this... He looks like a grape. He looks like a stinky grape, but it's not. He's just Nebulac. It's like a... This is like a sitcom opening. Like all these Pokemon are in... They have a title card, and it opens on them, and it shows the name of the actor, and then they turn and look at the screen. And they do finger guns and they grin and break the fourth wall. And it says like Nebulac. Isn't that actually that's basically what Space Ghost was. There's a fucking mosquito in front of me. Hang on. Hang on. Where the fuck are you? Come here. Yeah. Aha! I got it! I got that mosquito. And wow, I'm glad I got that. Oh, there's been a real problem. The day when it was like really, really warm, it was too warm to like be under the bed sheets. I lay on top of my bed instead of being in it. And I was like, okay, well maybe now that I'm lying still, I'll cool down a little bit and then I can get into bed. But I just fell asleep. And I'm not usually comfy without anything covering me because I feel too exposed. But no, it was just so warm that I fell asleep and I woke up the next day like, oh, I didn't even get into bed for the whole night. Well, I guess it happens. And then by that afternoon, I was scratching every point on my body because I'd been bitten by a mosquito in like 5 places. Everywhere. Because it had complete access. I caught it like the day after. It was massive. But that thing ate me. That thing drained me dry and then went on a victory lap around the house. It didn't make any noise either. I couldn't track it by noise. And then I've had these huge itchy spots on all of my everything. Just to be clear, I did have clothes on. But yeah, that was a real bad day to not be under a blanket. And then I just found another one. I don't think that one bit me, thankfully, but I got it. You know what else is a little worrying? You know what? It's a little worrying. Earlier on, I was just arranging stuff at my window, which is right next to my bed. And also there's a radiator under the window. So when you want the radiator on in winter, the bed is blocking a lot of the heat. so this is a very stupid way to have anything work. I was just over there and I found a tiny spider on the windowsill, and it had been sitting there for a while. I don't mind a tiny spider. I was like, okay, well, I could scoop it up in my hands. It's really small. But I could tell that it wasn't a small type of spider. It looked more like a baby version of spider. And that's like, okay, I don't really want baby in here. I'll take it out. And then I found another one on the radiator. And then I went searching a little bit and went up to the top of my windowsill and I found another one. So now I'm pretty worried. Why were there 3 baby spiders in my room? I don't want that. One is fine. A couple that I have to remove, I'm not too fussed. But the implication that there's babies, I don't want this. They could be behind the radiator and I'd never know. You've got a family now. I don't want this. This is the worst. It's also a complete insult. One time I did find, like, little spiders before, like a year ago, were coming in and I found them coming in somewhere around the window. This is an absolute insult to me because my window is actually sealed off on the inside, or it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be airtight between the inside and outside. So either a bunch of spiders have found some way to get through the barrier that I set up to try and make it airtight, which is just absolutely insulting, or they're coming in through like the door and then just going to the window and hanging out. Like, can't you do something normal? Go down the pub. Technically the E is longer and the U is kind of pronounced like in Uber TM. Hang on, let me try again. So it's not like U, it's U. And the E is longer. Nibulak. Nibulak. Is that like it? Insects so horrible, even ecologists go, we reckon we could probably make do without this one. They do cause a lot of problems. I think if a lot of people, well, if they're like, I want to eliminate one animal from Earth completely, a lot of people would go mosquito. They are like responsible for the most human deaths of any animal, right? I'm sure that would fuck up the world economy, the nature economy somewhat, but on the other hand, my god, you might just have one mother spider that made it in and died. Thanks, that's a great... Actually, there was a bigger spider in here that I did scoop up. Wrong E sound, like the one in beggar, so Nebulak. Nebulak. I want to do justice to Nebulak. Yeah, no, not to detail every single insect that's come through my life in this past week, but I scooped up one in the hallway, and I thought it was playing dead, and I think it was a similar type, just a bigger one. And then I left it for a bit until the next morning, and then I put it outside. And when I put it outside, it was like really playing dead. And I was kind of like, well, I know spiders do that, but is it actually dead? Did I just spend a lot of time and effort carefully scooping up an actually dead spider to put outside for no reason? So I hope that thing didn't have like babies on it. Why are they all congregating at my window? It's confusing. All right. Hang on, I need a drinky. Hang on. What did I call it that? This reminds me of like that worst tweet of all time. All right. Where's Radrosh? Are you still here? Hang on, I'm literally on Discord. I'm on Discord. Help. Are you still in stream? I'm fucking lost. I'm literally DMing for help. I had some kind of solitary bumblebee try to make a nest inside an IKEA table screw hole. Why are the words of that so entertaining? What are bumblebees even doing? You are here. I was drawing. It's really important that you draw. That's great. However, fucking what's going on? I thought maybe that I found some sort of way to get around the level in an interesting fashion. And now I'm looking at like some sort of weird, I can't tell what tile set that is. Could you just... Wait, there's a doorway. This can't be too far out of bounds. There's a doorway there. So this isn't like wrong, right? You'll know when you're at where you need to be. Okay, that's fine. Should I have just walked forward? I started climbing shit. Bad news, I was also very lost doing this. Oh no. What is that? I can't tell what that actually is. There's a cart down there that I don't think I passed when I was on the floor. I thought maybe I was gonna get up here and find... I can't even jump. My head is sandwiched against an invisible ceiling, so I cannot jump. I cannot get on top of this because I cannot jump. I don't know where I am. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is that I'm squished. Oh. Hang on. Hang on, there's noises. How did you manage this? I started climbing. I got scared and I started jumping on things. What is this noise? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Okay, I'm gonna quick save up here, and then I'm gonna hop down. This looks like hoppable downable. Okay. Thanks, great job, Garrett. Why was there scary ASMR? What? The scary ASMR was on the roof of this building. I was just standing on this roof. And now it's gone. It wasn't inside. What's happening? Okay, I'm going in the hole. Fuck it. What do you mean people use moss arrows? Just get good. Okay, that's the other side of, the thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna run for it. These things are easiest to deal with if you just run around. Raptors. Eyes on. I had to redo that instance for an achievement, and now it's an in-joke. I was like, Ritlock, please shut up. I don't know where I am. I have gone absolutely balls to the wall nonsense. I got lost. I jumped off a roof. I have not seen... Oh, arrows. I have not seen the intended vision for... A key? Okay, is this bone anything? Money! Alright, let's quick save. Let's overwrite the fact that I was on top of a building. Okay. Where else can I go now that I'm down here? If I was an eye, I would probably be somewhere like this. What? That makes sense to me. I'm not saying that doesn't make sense. But also what? Okay, I'm in the darkness. I'm quick saving here. Well, I'm... Let's make as much noise as humanly possible. You're here to find an eye. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. I literally didn't remember. I'm here to steal an eye. Okay. So it looks like there are multiple ways to drop down into these tunnels underneath the town, and I happen to find one of them. I'm just piecing together what the hell might be happening. There's some sort of little barrel and then a bunch of more barrels that look like they have evil faces on them. Will having your compass out help? Absolutely not. I haven't used that thing even once. Bye, bye, bye. Fuck it. I don't want to do this anymore. What was that? Do you think he's single? I mean, I don't know how to deal with this. Um, okay, maybe I overreacted. Maybe this nice gentleman will okay. Papyrus Tate UI opens. Okay, let's quick save here. Guys, by guys, I mean everyone living in this godforsaken area, this town, this city, wherever I'm in. Guys, do we realize that there are humanoid mantises just kind of chilling directly underneath the town, possibly eating people? Okay, he's patrolling. He's fine. He doesn't know I'm here. He's just wondering about... He's like Gollum down here. Thief law unlock. The city is plagued by mantis men also? Okay, there's... What? I didn't even... What is that? Literally tell me if you know what I just picked up. He looks submissive and blackjackable. I didn't even realize... I was like, what do you mean blackjackable? I agreed, but like... Okay. Crystals? There's nothing in here. Okay. What's this guy's eyesight situation? Garrett has nothing to say about this. So this is a dead end. So I think he is just walking back and forth and I mistook it for chasing me. He doesn't seem to know I'm here. He's just wandering about. Now, can I get out of here? Oh, fuck. No, I can't open that. Oh, can't open that from down underneath. So, Oh, what? What is that? Some sort of pan. Well, what if I bothered this guy a little bit? I'm curious. Okay, it detracts a little bit that he's doing the human animations. I'm a bit disappointed that there's nowhere else to go down here. I did steal some things. Can I get... Can I get out? Oh shit, I can. Okay. I didn't think he was capable of that, if I'm being honest. Taking a shower and lurking, and I hear submissive and blackjackable. I'm listening. Oh yeah, rope arrow would have worked because it could have stuck into the wood. I'm very bad at rope arrow, but apparently I was fine. It's very dark, by the way. It's extremely dark. Oh? Oh? I don't think that's anything. Anyone who knows differently is like, no, that was the special amazing thing that you've ignored like the idiot non-gamer you are. I don't think that goes anywhere. I mean, nope, that looks... Wait, hang on. Hang on. If I were to go up here and then... Oh! Okay, I'm going to assume that's it because I can't squeeze into that. It falls back down. No, he's too fat. He's too big. Scuttlemaxing? I love that. I love scuttlemaxing. Wait. Oh, that's where this is where I started. Okay, so that's where I started. This is where I came out. What? Where the fuck? Where am I supposed to go? I saw cathedral. Oh, that's the weird, yeah. I'm supposed to be looking for a cathedral, and I just kind of didn't. Okay, he doesn't like that. Oh, here's the bush again. I've been here. Well, I've got a key. Nope. Okay, well, lockpick? Nope. Lockpick? Yes. Another of the city's iconic holes. Do you think they do like a tourist brochure that tells you all about them? There was only one zombie. And then there's been like nothing else, and that's really making me nervous. Broken floating sword. What happened here? Why is this area deserted? Please stop breathing so hard. Oh. Wait. Oh my god. Could you not slip on every single little thing? No more priceless JPEG. Well, there was nothing in there. So, great fucking job, Garrett. I love that we know the name of the character and that can therefore simply blame him for anything that happens to befall him in gameplay. Could you please find it in your heart to move slightly forward? Thank you. Okay, this is, I was on top of this earlier. I'm just walking around. So that there's multiple places that hint that there is an area under your feet that you can get to. So I found a key down there. I'm presuming I need that key for some reason. It's got to be necessary. Been in here. Oh. Where the fuck is this going? Oh, right. This is where I started climbing around. Ah, okay. Main city area. Okay. So I seem to have this is like the way out as far as I can tell from this dilapidated area, and all I did was find a couple valuables and go underground and find a key. So maybe you need that key for something. Hopefully. Since I went through all that trouble. No, I was wrong. This area is still dilapidated. There's some very creepy. What was up with the spooky ASMR, by the way? What was up with that? What was I hearing? And how was I able to hear it from where I was? Deperin. I recognize. Okay, now I'm over here. So I think I was in this area, which has crossed swords because there was a weapons shop and the weapons shop sign was on the floor. I'm trying to interpret so hard. Most straightforward Edinburgh Street. What the fuck? What the fuck? I thought that was a zombie! I'm just going as far away as I can. Why does it look like this? Was it burned? Is this a jail cell? Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. Great job, Garrett. That's how you climb a ladder. Okay, I was genuinely kind of spooked just because I'm so confused. This game is very different from what I was expecting, by which I mean I thought it was about stealing stuff. I thought it was about having... What? Okay, it's just one zombie. Okay. I thought this was a game where you develop your skill in evading guards as you steal valuables and like collect them in some sort of repository that you own, and then you look at your valuables. It's very straightforward. I had no idea that this game was really just a psyop designed to confuse you. Oh, I'm on top of the thing. With some of the most insane world building that anyone's shit. Okay. So what I think happened, I'm gonna hide for a sec. What I think happened. All right, he doesn't know I'm there. Let's save for a second. What I think happened, I've been stuck on why I was hearing spooky noises. I think when I was on top of that building, a ghost person had wandered into it and I could hear them from above. And then when I went into the building to actually look at it, they had walked somewhere else, leaving me confused as to why I was picking up noises from the roof of a building that were nothing to do with what was inside the building. Hi, Cheese Cube. Uh, what are these? I mean, I guess they're ghosts. Is it ghosts? Is it something else? I like that there's also dinosaurs just kind of hanging out in the city. Can ghosts see like a normal person? Shit. Okay, let's reload. It sounds like he's talking backwards. Oh, this place sucks. Thank you, Blue Gentleman. Okay. I've got to check. I've got to check. Okay. No. So, what was with the skeleton that was able to cast Skull at me earlier? Was that something to do with this? How does one get this skeletonized power? How did you... When Garrett ditched the keepers at the start to misuse his talents, I don't think he foresaw the fist-fighting ghosts portion of his life. You ha- These noises are something else. It's hard to describe. How are you seeing me? I'm going really slow. So the sound effects for the ghost sound a bit like something that's being played in reverse. Oh, it is like a wizard. And also this does seem to make contact. So now I have to figure out if I can knock out a wizard. I'm surprised Pi isn't more disturbed by the ghastly sight on the top left. What a coincidence. What a fun memorializing way for the stream to take place with a ghastly watching over us. You're fast creeping. Oh no, okay, look. This is run. This is run when I'm crouching. This is slow. Can I go like really slow? Shut up. How did you hear that? Yeah, I think there was a key that makes you move super slow. But I don't think I have it bound to anything. Shut up, zombie. I'm in complete darkness! Yeah, you're right, though. I think he's just turning around on his patrol path. This is complete darkness here. Maybe I was just slightly too close. So he'll come back. And then he'll walk past. He's making a lot of sounds right now. I'm crab walking because it makes me go faster. I hate you. What's worse than perverts? Ghost perverts. I need to knock him out. I don't know if I have no reason to do this. I don't know why I want to do it. I just need to know that I can knock out a ghost. Ah, shit. Give me the key. Give me the key. Why am I fucking here? I thought I was supposed to be going to a cathedral. I thought this was a cathedral. Ow. Oh wait, I have Constantine's sword. What does that do? This doesn't count as violence. It's a ghost. Why are you so fucking loud? Constantine, this is the worst sword ever. Oh, right, I have a tip. Wait, let me open the door. Wait. Oh, it wasn't done. It wasn't fucking done. Okay. Okay. Put this away. Catch my breath. I thought that was some sort of piece of paper. This is climbable. I bought a tip. Those who fight undead fall into two groups, the resourceful and the slain. That is a rad, hard thing to write. That goes so hard. The well-prepared knight will arm himself well with holy water. However, a more convenient tactic, as well as one much less taxing on the purse, is to take advantage of the zombie's antipathy for all living creatures and look for other convenient targets to divert a pursuer. Well, I'm so glad I spent money acquiring this. Why does this go into like a little pool of water? Did the ghost drop treats? Are you just saying that? Or did I miss something? Because I thought that was just body parts. Can you, Garrett? Fucking, also, hi, Modfox. Well, I got that. This doesn't go anywhere. But I can, okay. Hang on. Let's put this, they sound like Minecraft zombies. Let's try and, okay. You don't seem to understand when I press the jump button. There we go. Okay, if I need to arrest my movement. That's all? That's all? Okay. Fine. But there was some kind of object on the floor. There was. I thought it was body parts. Yeah, it's just corpse. It's just corpse matter. All right, we'll continue. What else is in this fucking area? This isn't even a cathedral. Where am I? Oh, wait. Wait, was this the where I started? Wait. I think so. I think this was the original way up that was it? There's still one zombie here somewhere. Might be there, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna mostly ignore this thing. I'm not sure what the tip was telling me though. I mean, other living things? I don't see anything else that's alive. It's a really fucked looking door. What? 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 Is this like a barber shop? Did they have... Oh. Did they have the spinny, twisty barbershop things? This isn't non-Euclidean. This is just a fallen building and some moldy bushes. They didn't show me this place when I did the grey robbing tour in Edinburgh. I wish I'd done that. I saw a little bit of Edinburgh, but I want to see more. Oh. Wait, are you willing to climb this? You are? Okay. No, you're not. Well, now you're stuck. Fucking hell. Jumping puzzle? Ah, okay. Wait, that didn't... Wait, what was the point of that? Okay, maybe this is the key. I can hear something groaning. Nope, that's not the key. Okay, it's none of this. One of the things that I find the most compelling about whatever this world is, I mean, the sudden emergence of different creatures is pretty cool. But for me, it's the fact that it has anachronistic seeming levels of technology just kind of embedded around these areas in ways that feel kind of odd. And clearly for them, that's just the level of technology that they have. And it's not really anachronistic because this isn't the real world. But there's something... I like it. I like it in a weird way. There was some kind of crime tour, and most of it was about the time people were stealing corpses to sell to doctors. Oh, that's right, because Edinburgh is like one of the former medical capitals of ever, right? Because they were doing that. I went to one of the was it a portrait gallery or National Gallery? I don't remember. But my friends told me there's a fun gallery, and I checked it out, and there's a really famous painting of some surgeons and a lot of history about how important the history of surgery is. Yeah, but well, before it was commonplace to do before it was commonplace to do autopsies, people would just get buried, and it was thought that if you tried to dissect them, you were doing a great dishonor to that person or their family and their eternal soul. So people didn't like at least like in our neck of the woods, didn't know much about what humans actually were like on the inside. And I believe there were surgeons who wanted to learn more about it, you know, doctors and such, or people who were interested in the medical side of biology. And they would like pay people to steal corpses for them to dissect so they could learn what the hell was like going on inside a person because they didn't know. And it was illegal to do it. So there was no other way of them managing. Oh, right, that's the lights on. Why would I want that? The zombie was like, oh, never mind. There was a whole thing about your body needing to be intact for the rapture. I don't think it was not rapture, but like, yeah, like the afterlife. The exact opposite of ancient Egyptians. They found a body pit under Benjamin Franklin's house. Yeah, because they made it illegal, but people really wanted to investigate the human body. In a way that, you know, we need to think of as a necessary. Fuck off. That's right. Get out of here. They had a fucking old Greek text on anatomy they stuck to religiously, and everyone pointing out it wasn't accurate got shunned. Yeah. People had very old-timey attitudes. Oh god. Ooh. Towards stuff like that. Let's put my sword away. And you just weren't allowed to do it, so we didn't know what happened inside a human body, and it was holding back the field of medicine. And it was very brave of people to steal corpses that literally had no purpose anymore and experiment on them in order to find out things that would be able to go on and help people medically. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, Rainbow Dragon, had you not seen the dinosaurs? There's like dinosaurs. Oh, it's an air pocket. Well, now I've seen. Oh, okay, down. Which way is this? Grating. Uh-oh. Whoa, I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, oh. No, that's just a corpse. That's just a corpse and I'm running out of air. I have been swindled. I have been... Oh. I was led astray. I need air, I need air, I need air, I need air. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. That was pretty close. I'm actually rather like kind of terrified of drowning in old style games. Do I have a health potion? No, got a flash bomb though. Okay. What? This level is more interesting to me than some of the others because there's evidence of it being used. But like to live in, people seem to have existed here and now they don't. It's got a kind of Fallout style quality. Ah. That's just a skull. Oh my god, do I have to leave the way I came in? No. Oh, wait, maybe I don't. Wait, yes I do. I have been glued to Umineko and mostly lurking. Oh no, it's okay. I'm not being like, how dare you not have paid attention? No. That's absolutely fine. I just wasn't aware that people hadn't seen those dinosaurs because to people who've if like for me having seen the whole thing through this far, they are pretty normal now. Okay. I don't think I can. This isn't a real door. I don't think I can leave in any way. I've got to swim back out. I could technically use a rope arrow to get on top of that, but there wouldn't be any point because there is a high wall on the other side. So I'm going to save. Anything around here? That's just a foot bone. Okay. Where did I come in? Oh, down here. Okay, gasp of air. This is exactly like one of the newest Guild Wars 2 maps called Shipwreck Strand has, you wouldn't know it like from a casual look. It looks like it's a pretty flat map with some hills to one side, and there's an inquest complex like within some of the cliffs, but nothing too fancy. So you might believe like it's a fairly, it's not got a huge amount of verticality to it. Oh my goodness, no, this is wrong. Where's the, hang on. Oh, it's that way. It's that way. Let my bubbles fill up. Yeah, you might go around thinking, well, like, it's the sea, there's a beach, there's nothing too fancy going on. There is an entire immense network of caves underneath the main body of the level, and you can only access them by finding a body of water. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's still doing his patrol route. You can only access them by finding a body of water that feeds into it. Okay, he just didn't give a shit about that. And then once you're in them, you can find your way to different underground air pockets that all have something interesting in them. There's one completely sunken cave which only has tiny little openings in the bottom for you to swim through. And there's no breath like meter. You can swim in Guild Wars 2 as much as you want because you have like magic powers or whatever. Or you have a rebreather on so that you can just essentially, Savari don't even need them, I bet. But yeah, there's this massive underwater cavern filled with water, and there is a sunken ship inside it. There is no way to get into it apart from like tiny little swimming holes, and yet there is a huge ship just sunken inside of it. And it's not like immensely special. Like you're aware on some level that the game designers can just do that, but when you're looking at it, there is something almost horrifying in the back of your mind. Not to glaze it like unnecessarily, but I did just think that was neat. And there's a bunch of other ones. There's some that are really pretty. I haven't got lost in those areas as bad since Tangled Depths. It's like Tangled Depths 2 down there. Hello? But even though it's Tangled Depths 2, I will admit I kind of like that they're there. Oh right, that's here. I'm still lost in this area. I mentioned Tangled Depths and everyone has war flashbacks. It's fun to be lost in. Not Tangled Depths. I mean, that's just kind of like how has it been 10 years and it's still confusing? I get lost in paper bags. I'm sorry, that's really funny. That's such a funny way to put it. Everyone on my stream is funnier than me. Okay. I don't know where, I mean, I know what I want to find, but I don't remember where it was. Oh no, this was the way up. Oh. I am so bad at, like, I'll find something that needs a requirement. I'll find something and be like, okay, so I need to find a key to open this. And then I'll just go off and search for the key and I'll find the key. Oh, was it here? There was a window that I crawled through to get there, but I don't think it was here. Wait, maybe it was. And then I will not be able to find my way back to the thing as what happened in that other level. Okay, this key is a no. I have the same key twice? No, I didn't need, it's the same key.
Excuse me, mommy? Sorry, mommy? Sorry, mommy? Sorry.
Ah! zombie now and I can't even see. Blockhead! Yeah, no, that's why it's there. That clip is there to make me lose my mind. Go away. Go away. I don't need this right now. I don't need this right now. I don't need to deal with these things. I really don't. Thank you, Blockhead. Thank you for the 10 bits as well as the redeem. Is this... Okay, I found a door. Thank fuck. Nope, it's not for this door. What do you mean? Nothing works. None of these locks could be picked. None of them are for the key that I have. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm tired of pretending I do. The closest thing to psychic damage money can buy. I don't regret putting that in there, but I hope it comes across. I am genuinely affected by that. Okay, I don't know what to do. What is that at the end? Oh yeah, that just goes through into like the cistern. Isn't the handle already down? Hang on. What's a door? I like to think that between us, between me and everyone in chat, we can potentially account for maybe 2, even 3 brain cells. And none of them are touching. Because, you know, I mean, they have to bonk against each other in order for a thought to occur. Okay, it's like behind here. I'm going to check the door again. Wait, no, I'm not. That's not where it is. What? Where am I? Where? What? This turns the lights on. This lizard just doesn't give a shit about me. Like, seriously, I'm running around and it doesn't care. Okay, it saw me then, but wow, he's really chill. This doesn't seem to go anywhere. What is the point of this? Secret? I don't know. You know, the funny thing is, I think it's actually pretty difficult. I think it's pretty difficult to design levels that are able to be confusing. Because you have to create a kind of shape around an area for the player to walk. It needs to be sensical enough that there is a route for them to go and an objective to seek. But in amidst all that, you know... Oh, maybe I could have lured the zombie towards the dinosaur. Would that have achieved anything? We are 3 dropout seeing eye dogs, needing all 3 snoots to close 1 drawer. That is profound. I love that. Designing a level is difficult. You know, I'm not going to sit there and say that I could design a video game level. It is a skill. It is something that someone needs to be experienced in. Oh, wait. I finally found this again. I have no idea where this was. And being able to make a level confusing is difficult. Because you start out with a flat canvas, and making it not flat is a skill in itself. Oh, that's right. No, the key didn't even work. And the lockpicks don't either. Wait, this one does work! Why couldn't I do that? Okay. And like, I'm thinking about this game, and I'm thinking about Tangled Depths specifically. Tangled Depths is an absolute marvel, and never when I am lost in it can I ever find it in me to be angry about it, because I know that simply making a game like that requires... Great job. I don't want to kill these guys. It requires so much skill to do. It's not a skill that I think I have. The name Tangled Depths makes me think of Subnautica. Subnautica's got pretty good design too. Like, in order to make an area feel real, it can't make too much sense. If you have like an idea in the back of your head that you can see the way a design has been laid out in a sensical way by a human person, it ceases to feel like a genuine area. Oh, hello, Alec. We're talking about level design in like this game, Subnautica. I also miss Subnautica. I'm impatient for Subnautica to get like to achieve its full state so that I can play it. Yeah, Subnautica's great. Hang on, I can actually pause. I can self promo for a second. Boop 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 boop. Because I have a lovely lovely video of myself playing Subnautica and having a great time with it that's on my YouTube. If you want to see it, check out my Subnautica video. It's 5 minutes long. I really loved making that. That was back when I wasn't streaming. I think it was before my friends were even streaming. This was 5 years ago. But we just got the tech where like Nvidia had the embedded recording in their card software. I realized that that was turned on, and I started just taking clips of anything weird that went on. So my whole Subnautica playthrough was like little bits of me just going, what the hell? And then I put them all together. And I really like how I rewatch that sometimes. Because I love making highlight clip stuff. Pi sounds super Scottish in this. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? I love game development talks and enjoy Thief as well. Oh, neat! Spaghetti and meatballs. Can you push some of that through the screen? Cyclops reminds my favorite vehicle in video games ever. Which one was the Cyclops is the big one, right? The Cyclops is the huge ship. Am I remembering that right? Was that the name of it? I've heard everyone in that video is very handsome. I tried to say that like you would, Radrosh. I tried to do a little like non-accented impression of you. It was, yeah, the Cyclops was my least favorite vehicle in the entire Subnautica series. And there's nothing wrong with it in itself. So I understand why people like it. It's really cool. Why is there an epilepsy button? What is it supposed to be that you can't see and you're enabling being able to see at the risk of being seen yourself? Oh, hey, Ghost Atomic. Yeah, sorry, not to offend all of the Cyclops fans. It's just too big. I don't like squeezing through corners and like knocking into everything while I'm trying to get anywhere. I'm sorry, it's difficult to maneuver. It gets me seen by everything. I want to be small and imperceptible. I want to be tiny and no one notices I'm there. And also I have a bow and arrow and I'm a sneak archer and everyone dies before they know that I'm here, which is not what this game is, unfortunately. I'm gonna assume that the dinosaurs don't come down here. Oh, another way in, potentially. Actually, is there a gap? I don't think there's a gap. That's a pretend way in. You can sneak past Leviathans with it. Normal, I understand that you can, but I don't have time for that. I've got places to be. Clapping the Cyclops cheeks. Damn, I wish I was quieter. I am not. Watch me playing this game. Watch me playing this goddamn sneaking game right now and tell me you believe I'm gonna use the silent running option in the Subnautica Cyclops. Fuck no. I'm getting where I need to be and I'm doing it now. All right, now we're in dinosaur caves. That's a genuine hole. That goes up somewhere, so that's telling me there's something above me. It's extremely well lit by mushrooms only. It's your mobile base. You can build all the things in it. I like going back and forth. I like building actual bases. I'm not saying anyone is wrong for liking the Cyclops. I prefer to be maneuverable instead of like donking my fat ass on everything in sight while I'm trying to move. Like, I have that problem enough in real life. I don't need a game to do that too. Oh shit, it's nearly ad break and I didn't even realize. Okay, hang on. Where the hell am I? I was supposed to find a cathedral. I have not found it. I have been going underground. I've been going into canals and sewers. I've been finding dinosaurs and ghosts and zombies, and I have not seen a cathedral. Find a way to get inside the cathedral and steal the eye. That better be run tiny room when I finally get there. All right, it's time for a break. Everyone chill, and especially me. We're gonna run 3 minutes of ads. We will pause, so nothing will happen in the meantime, and we'll come back and we'll be ready to continue. I'm gonna have a drink. I don't have a Hydrite redeem, so you have no power over me. Wait, normal, I don't get it. What does that mean? And while we're here, may I please, I'm just gesturing. I'm gesturing across the screen to my flaming grape. I don't know if I can even say, I'm gonna just say Nebulac in my own accent because it reminds me of like Space Ghost and I think that's cool. Instead of finding Chorch, I found dinos. That's a win in my book. I like them. They were a little unnerving the first time I saw the dinosaurs. But I like them. They're like the best enemy. They're really stupid. They just walk around in little circles and they can't see very well. And they don't even do much once they notice you're there. They're great. They're absolutely great. Don't bring up Elon Musk in my stream. I got a new game and found a way to unlock stuff before the game tells me and softlocked myself. I'm sorry. I think I did see you mention that on the BL Tale Discord just before I started, but I can't remember what game it was. There was some right-wing weirdos, I can't believe I said that correctly, talking about the cathedral as like a different term for the deep state. Once he got to do his Doge stuff, he could not find it. You know what? I'm glad I didn't understand the reference because it means there are some echelons of right-wing capacity that I wasn't even aware of. And that's probably a good thing. Oh, remake of the greatest RPG ever. I did in fact see that on the Steam store when I was loading Thief up. I don't know what it is, but it was up on the bestsellers new releases, so people must be getting into that. So how are they remade something and like not found an early lockout? I don't know anything about it. I don't want to be too critical. Where are we? I haven't looked at the clock since we started. We're like halfway through. Wait. Yeah, roughly. So we're gonna I'm gonna try and finish this one level within stream. I give up sitting at the computer. Chat, hi, you're all coming with me to the couch. Everyone, I'm gathering everyone in my arms. Come on, everybody. We're all going to Rainbow Dragon's couch. I listen to very esoteric, tech pessimist British politics comedy podcasts. I really wanted to say that like Brian Blessed. And it's incomprehensible from the outside. Oh yeah, I know. Like I think Rad Rosh is drawing at the moment, but she used to watch Knowledge Fight and keep up with whatever the fuck Alex Jones was doing. And would come and tell us little bits of it and we'd be like, what? What? It's a metagame game, like a remake of a game that never existed. Oh, no, I kind of got that. I was joking. But it sounds like, you know, the title sounds like, I forget the real title. That one song that's like, this is not the best song in the world. This is just a tribute. It sounds like that kind of trash feature. See, I told you Rad Rosh would know about this. Yeah. Isn't it kind of weird? Does anyone else feel, I don't know if anyone else like had this experience But like 10 years ago, I used to have my young little eye on the right-wing inflections of the online world, and no one else did. I mean, like pre-Gamergate, I remember looking at fundamentalist Christian forums, being on a forum for a game that I liked that was run by a Christian fundamentalist, and seeing the kind of shit that his fans came out with, and just watching these people like agitate themselves into the idea that they had to run some kind of constant holy crusade against people who thought differently. And then Gamergate started happening, and I was like sitting there at the forefront of it, like staring at this, thinking, this is kind of bad. And then the next 10 years were me just seeing that rise up to the absolute heights of all culture and society and start taking it over. Like, I was watching that when it was on the ground floor and then stared at it. Gamers Don't Deserve Rights was actually a badge that I bought at a convention, and I had on an old bag. I wonder if my rucksack is still here. I had a backpack with that on it. I should go and get that badge and put it on my current handbag. It was great. I found it at a convention. I bought it instantly. Well, I say the original, not like the one of the original instigation points was Lee Alexander's article, Gamers Don't Have to Be Your Audience, Gamers Are Dead. If anyone remembers that. I read that when it came out because I was following her, and I was like reading it going, yeah, that makes sense. I don't really see anything contentious about this, because I was like in my mid-20s and I didn't know shit about fuck. And then it caused a cultural upheaval as I watched people decide that what she'd written was in fact wishing death on people. But I've met her, I have got a selfie with her, because she was always right. And I don't think, like, being right doesn't heal anything, does it? That doesn't change the fact that she lost her whole career because people lost their minds over a completely normal thing to say. Memories of seeing posters in my local supermarket for a local Minecraft LAN server ran by the Evangelical Church? How long ago was that? You're in the UK, aren't you? In your supermarket? Here? Who the hell? Wait, I didn't think our church like did anything. Sorry, let's put the game back on. In 2019. Huh. Sorry, I'm kind of like, yeah, that was the real Christian Minecraft server. You found it. That's a rarity. Like, you never really see in our country, you don't really see many references to religion unless you are literally walking past a church or a cathedral, and those are used in secular ways a lot of the time too, so they're kind of like a neutral sort of part of things. But you'd expect it to be in there, but you don't see much of it outside of it because we have a pretty steady separation of church and state, and also a lot of people aren't very religious anymore, just mostly the older generation. Which is, I guess that's kind of good. Like, I'm glad for that. Like, everyone forget this the moment I say it, please. But when I was growing up? Okay. When I was, like, fuck, I don't remember where I was before we took the break. Okay, maybe I just need to run for it. When I was, like, early mid-20s, and I was seeing the beginnings of... Am I going backwards? I think I'm going backwards. Yeah, I'm going backwards. I was seeing the origins of like the culture war starting online, and I was just sort of enjoying my video games, and I just graduated from university. I was one of those types who like knew I was atheist and kind of leaned into feeling oppressed about it. I didn't say anything, and I wasn't on Reddit. But I did kind of feel like, wow, I'm actually in a minority now. Can you see that I'm here, or are you just having fun? I think he's looking for me. It's a good thing I like these guys. If these guys were small, they'd be terrifying. The UK follows the Church of Divorce. Yes, they do. Yes, we invented divorce, in fact, because we had a king who... Wait. His first wife was like considered to be a huge bitch, and he didn't like her, so we had to invent divorce. My in-laws are the youngest in their church, and they are retired. Oof. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, he knows I'm here. I'm just gonna run past you guys, okay? We are a very divorced country. First, we invented divorce. Then we had... First, we invented divorce. Then we had Brexit, was what I was going to say. Maybe I should make an actual save. Where's my menu? That's not my menu button. That minimizes all my windows. Let me make an actual save. I've been told there's some kind of haunted cathedral here. I don't know. I'm not really seeing one. Oh yeah, you're in Yorkshire. So exposed to many religious groups. My grandma was part of the church community group. My neighbors are Jehovah's Witnesses. Schoolmate was Hindu, and Ari didn't just teach me Christian religion, but yeah, you know, like school is pretty good about this. Like we did Christianity like for the basics when you're at your youngest, and then it branched out. We did a lot on Islam, which is probably like a decent idea. Wait a minute, I've been here. This is where I picked... Isn't this the same place where I picked up that key? I'm gonna be so mad. It is! I've been here! I just spent all this time going down here and getting that, and I've been here already. Why is there money in the corners? But I didn't find that way out. How did I get in here originally? There are two ways. Okay. I've already been here and I didn't see that way out. Yeah, I mean, it was probably a good thing to spend a little time on. We did a bit on Hinduism, which they're a pretty big minority, but it was mostly just like what Diwali is, and now I don't remember. Oops. This goes into the mantis cave. This just goes into the mantis cave, doesn't it? What was the point of any of this? Why did I need to unlock that door? I've already been here. I thought I was progressing. This is like... I mean, no, not a betrayal, but this is like the most... Don't worry about it. Hey man, don't worry about it. Just let me go by. Doesn't give a shit. These things are so chill. To have made my way through this level, to have managed to open a gate and gone in thinking I was making progress, only to fall into a tunnel that I was in at the very beginning. This game knows how to make you feel like you're nothing. Okay, the only thing that I hadn't like investigated was this one hole that leads up into something. But I can't get up there. Oh my god! What was I saying? Oh yeah. Actually, my best friend in early school was Hindu as well. Like, it's just a general. I think people from Indian families are like the highest, most proportionate minority after white people, for like many reasons, many clear reasons. I got to sick my Akita dog on Jehovah's Witnesses that tried to get into my house when I was home alone as a kid. Oh my god. In high school here, you learn about the big ones in general. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was necessary for me to learn about the religion specifically, but I think it goes some way to desensitizing you against assuming bad things about them, which is really a better reason for doing it. I remember we went on a visit as a school class to a mosque, just to visit and like look around and see what it was like. And that, you don't have to really enjoy it, but it does give you a kind of mental barrier when people are saying like, we don't know what the fuck they're doing in there, and you could be like, yeah, I do. They just kind of do religious stuff like a church, except that they're separated by gender for some reason. Oh right, rope arrow. I keep forgetting they exist. What? Oh, I think it was just sound effects. Oh yeah, King Edward the VIII abdicated. That was in the movie. What was it called? The King's Speech. Oh, you can come into water. I wondered. I thought they just didn't like water. Fuck. Fuck. They're forming a pincer movement. What do I do? They're like weird, stupid puppies. I say as if there's any such thing. I keep forgetting I have 1 health. As if there's any such thing as a clever puppy. Has anyone ever in their lives known of a clever puppy? Okay, so I don't need to... Wait, I think I didn't quick save after I found those valuables, but whatever. I'm back here so I can... Can I... I don't think I can shoot a rope arrow because I don't see any wood, but I'll try. Rope arrow, I have 6. This isn't gonna work. Did that... Wait. Turn! It's... The rope has descended, but it's still too high to reach. So that's not gonna work, I don't think. The rope is there, but it only descends to like the floor level of that room and not further. So, oh well. I'm boned. Yeah, they have me surrounded. Maybe I'll fare better if I don't have to face 2 of them at once. There's also this, but I don't think this goes anywhere. Oh my god, I can get up here. Yeah, I was right. There's nothing up here. Okay. My neighbors are Jehovah's Witnesses. And they're chill as fuck and bend the rules without breaking them. Oh, okay. They don't push their religion or cold call you, but if you wanted to talk about it with them, they would welcome it. My mom used to go around and do shots with them as they did Bible readings. Hang on. They were 60 and now late 70s. They aren't allowed to give gifts to their... They aren't allowed to give gifts to their kids? But when it just so happens to be the day their kids are born, they were given money. Jehovah's Witnesses can't give gifts to their children? I don't know much about Jehovah's Witnesses. I didn't think there were that many of them around here. No celebrating anything? How do they keep anyone in their religion? Why are people, like, okay with that? Die Idee war gut, aber ihr Arme waren zu kurz. The idea was good, but my... I don't know if arm is arm or weapon was too short. I can understand it though, so that's a win for me. Okay, I do have to get past this thing. You should only be celebrating the Lord and his son. What about his mother? She said Catholically. I don't think I can sneak in the water. Maybe if I'm just quiet. Hey, man. Yep, that's fine. Well, okay, so that was a giant waste of time. And there was no reason to go in there. Did I... Oh yeah, this is where I came in. Well, I haven't been this way then. It's arms. Okay, I wasn't sure if that would be arms, like physical arms, or the metaphorical arms, like weapon, because I did shoot an arrow. It's from a point-and-click game I watched Let's Plays of as a child. Oh, I see, yeah. They literally had a thing on screen that was like, great job, you're on the right lines, but your arms are just too fucking short. Well, let's try it again. I want to use a rope arrow correctly at least once. Hang on. that's not just me, right? That rope arrow makes a horse noise. Why does it make a horse noise? And got it. I'm so good at video games. That wall doesn't... No, maybe it does. Maybe it's just my eyes. Okay, am I... Oh my god, am I in a new area? Did I find a new area by fucking around long enough? Yeah, this is new! Oh my god, so that was what I had to do. I did have to go in there. When you look back at it and you know what you have to do, this is like... Playing this game is like Outer Wilds. The whole game is that you don't know where the hell you're going. And as soon as you know... No, no, no! Look, can you be chill? Please, can you be chill? I really can't defend myself. Oh no, I think I might have to kill this guy, Steven. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you wouldn't leave me alone. I didn't want to do it. Just stay back there, okay? Oh shit. That's a health potion. Thanks, Garrett. Did that do anything? Did that literally do anything? My health didn't increase. I love the use of platonic. You know that you don't know where the fuck you are. What I meant was... Sorry, I didn't really complete my thought. I got interrupted by a bastard. It said health potion. I swear it said health potion. In Outer Wilds, the whole game is that you don't know where to go to find the ending. And then when you know where the ending is, you can just go there immediately, so you never play the game again because you've solved it. And it's like that. You don't know where you're going until you get there, and then once you're there and you know where it is, you could just go straight there again, given your memory is good enough. But you would never have to, like, play through it the same way. This guy's scared of me. I actually really like these dinosaur things, and I'm really sad that I had to slap it to near death. I'm sorry. I wish I could apologize. Oh, look, he's just running away. I'm not gonna... Okay, I'm put my sword away. I'm gonna put my sword away. I won't hurt you. Fucking... Well, I hate this. Guess what? I have a lot of these. Hey, could you? You don't care? Okay, fine. Did it just dodge? Did it literally just do a speed dodge? Wow, that was in the eyes. Yeah, fuck you. Get out. That's really creepy. Ugh. I'm literally looking over at my windowsill, like worried that there's gonna be spiders on it. Nature is rising up against you. Okay, this goes somewhere. Let's keep that in mind. I don't want to go straight in. Which mission is this? The Haunted Cathedral. The ending is always in the last place you look. That's very true. So there's very fast looking water down there. Okay. Oh, okay, so I've ended up in some kind of interesting area that's all new. There's a waterway. It's looking a little bit less dilapidated. That's just a puddle. Wait, I take it back. It's extremely dilapidated. There's a something. broken down. There's a gem. You okay, buddy? You okay, buddy? Alright, well... I'm just gonna scooch past you. Oh, there's nothing down here, huh? Oh, maybe this is a room? Man. Man, that was just sad. Okay, well it says cathedral in huge letters. So presumably I have found it. You've seen the Constantine Mansion, that was the level before this, and like before we started today I was like, funny how that's literally going to be the level everyone wants me to see, isn't it? I don't think I care much about the well-being of the ghosts. I think I'm literally just going to kill them. I don't care. They're already dead. It doesn't count as killing something. I don't give a shit. But yeah, the Constantine Mansion, I don't think there's going to be any levels that beat that in terms of concept. It was really, really good. It didn't really hit me how good it was until after I finished playing. So what am I hearing right now? How do you stab a ghost? I think maybe I need this specific sword to do it. Broken sword. Skeletons. Like there's no penalty that you can stab the ghosts enough that they get stun locked. Door is closed. So I'm literally just gonna stab them. I'm not sneaking around those guys. There's no reason to do that. Wait a second. Was I wrong? Is that noise the picking up a valuable noise? Because when I open chests and it makes that noise, I thought it was telling me, but there wasn't anything. Because sometimes it makes a bring noise. Wow, a skull. I came all this way. I know I'm supposed to be sneaking, and when I started this game, I was like, I'm not gonna try and kill things. But in this instance, it makes no sense to sneak away from the ghosts. I don't know if there's supposed to be a downside. That I don't want to kill living things if I can help it, but they are ghosts. You might want the skull? There's loads of skulls. There's a skull right... Wait. What if this is a pressure plate and I need 2 skulls to activate it? I don't think I need that skull. There's a lot of broken floating swords. I wonder what this is implying. In fact, this section of the city is unused. What is sword hilt? This whole area is kind of condemned. It's unused. This cathedral is not used. It does make me wonder how it's gotten to be like this. Alright, let's try and open this door. Well, actually, if anything, this is what the key is for. No? Was that a no? Okay, it wasn't. Okay. Really? What the fuck was the key for? Seriously, what was the key for? Why did I pick up 2 keys? What do they open? I think I'm hearing ghosts inside the cathedral on a lower floor. Did it make a mechanical noise? Alright, maybe it is skull pressure plates then. How do I get it back on there? Fucking curling or whatever. You did open a door with the key early on. I can't remember. I can't remember, and then I found another key and I thought I was making good progress in enabling myself to open encounter doors, but it was the same key again. Oh my goodness. So apparently Ghost is like my line in the sand. I was gonna engage with this as a stealth game. Absolutely, I was not gonna come in here and start trying to kill things because I know that's not the point. However, when it's ghosts, fuck off. Are you guys gaslighting me? How do I play curling with this skull? They don't open any. Why was I listening to that? I know there's an area that I didn't look at yet back here, so... Oh my god, why is it so loud? Yeah, I'm just gonna wander about. I'm not gonna care about sneaking for a second. So, oh my god, this is impossible to see. So you have to get there through that little hole in this part of town. Okay, that's what it looks like. Down there where there's a lantern on. And I got there through this wrecked building, past this house with the puddle. God, that was a long way. What else did I not do? Oh my god, fine. Did you read the placket? What's a placket? Supposedly people lived like this at some point. These seem to be lived in places, and it is interesting to me. Could I jump there? But why would I do that? As world building. World building is really fun. You know, on a scale of... I think we found the other end of the scale. Thief is world building that gives you free reign to, like, literally try and interpret whatever the hell is going on. And the other end of that scale is like Fallout 4, specifically... Oh, bye. Specifically just like finding toilets with stuff placed on them. This level directly influenced Ravenholm. I wouldn't have even realized. Ravenholm just seems like the thing that influences everything else. Oh my god, it died. That's fucking huge. I think it should tell you how much loot you have on this screen, just for brevity. Yes, get up there, you tired old 35-year-old man. That's one of the dinosaurs yelling. Oh! Oh, okay. What is this? Why is this built? Oh. Yes, okay. Where the fuck am I? What? Okay. This is Mark Laidlaw's favorite game. I can see this being a lot of people's favorite games, especially if they're from the generation like above me. Fallout 4, what if people just chose to never clean anything for 200 years? It's hard to overstate how much capital G gaming owes to Looking Glass. Absolutely. That's kind of why I wanted to play this. Because I want to get a better understanding of... I want to widen my Overton window so that I understand... What the hell's that noise? What the fuck? No. Well, I'm glad I saw that from above before I wandered around the catacombs. Oh my god, I was right next to him. If I hadn't climbed up there, I would have run straight into that thing. He was just in this empty room? I'm actually really scared. Is it gone? Huh. Okay, now I'm back with the spider. Okay, oh my god, gonna move on. Oh right, that's the blocked off. Okay. Spider, there's nothing else. It's so hard to see. Hey. Oh, it's the one I heard. I'm sorry. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Pi knows where she is at all times. She knows this because she knows where she isn't by subtracting where she is from where she isn't, or where she isn't from where she is, whichever is greater. She obtains a difference. What's that from again? I know it, but I can't remember what it's from. Would you like a gamer's hint, or are you good to progress? How do I get into the cathedral? Like, if it's key, just say key. Oh, the missile! Right. I don't even know where that's from. I just know people have said it. John Madden? Stop making burping noises. Okay, if there's anything else to discover, I think it's over here. Okay, yeah, let's send some lights on for some reason. That doesn't do anything. Fuck. Leave me alone, man. Where does this water go? Let's find out about this water. Nothing. Anything? Oh, maybe around here. Did you find the open window at the back of the cathedral? No. I was being really, really stupid, and I assumed that you had to find a way to open the front door instead of finding a way to sneak inside. Which, now that you've said, is ridiculous. Oh, I don't think this is anything. Why on earth was I trying to find a way to open the front door in a game about stealing things? You do, but the back is a trigger. Okay. I did go around the back and found a skull, and then I moved the skull, and nothing happened. What's the point of... Oh, it's if you fall in back there, then you have to do this, isn't it? So I'm doing this for no reason. How do I get out? How do I get out of this water? Wait, genuinely. Oh, there's a ladder here. Right, I forgot that. It was in some Air Force lecture, and a student filmed a short movie where the text drives him insane? Oh, come on. Where was I? Alright, I'm up here. Okay. So now all I have to do is find my way back through that whole mess to the cathedral, which was this way. Through here. Into the fucking tilted building. Over that. Into this little cubby hole. Up there. Into this courtyard. Ghost is already taken care of. Weird whispering. Now, which side is the one that triggers it? I'm gonna try this one. Let's just quick save here. One hit to Garrett. Okay, well I could climb this. Yep, there we go. This is obviously how you get in.
Comes a man to rescue me.
Hello.
Poor man. The keepers have
That was a lot. What? Go left, go straight down the road, go down the roundabout. What was it? Follow the eye's directions. I'm not remembering a moment of that shit. What was I supposed to do? You can't just reel off 2 paragraphs of instructions to a guy who barely has knees and expect him, okay. I'm gonna save properly, if I can remember how. Haunted Cathedral, an hour of actual playing. Okay, what was the first... What happens if you don't remember those instructions? Like... I'm not gonna retain that. Genuinely, are you supposed to remember everything he just said and then do it? Because... Pfft. Okay, can somebody... This is a genuine request. Could somebody... back in the day you'd write it down. I wouldn't be able to write fast enough to actually get all of that, even if I was prepared to write it down. Okay. Is there anyone... Thank you. I was literally going to ask, can you just copy paste the information that I was just given into chat? Thank you very much. Comes a man and rescue me. The keepers have sealed the doors and only they know how to open them. Cross you the bridge to the grotto of the keepers too. Stand on the pedestal and illuminate the statue with fire and then discover the secret of the talisman. The keepers have sealed the doors. Okay, hang on. I don't think the rest of the instructions are to do with me opening the doors to get around it. I think if I just aggro the guards, they'll open the doors to come get me. So I'm gonna do that. I've saved a few times, so I'm good.
Comes a man to rescue me.
Oh, it repeats it in case you didn't hear. Okay, that makes more sense.
The keepers have sealed the door, and only they know how to open them.
Wait, is this a pressure pad in front of me?
Through the bridge to the grotto of the keepers' citadel.
Oh, it's not going far enough. Come on.
And you on the pedestal, and illuminate
I'm the worst shot in the world.
fire. Then you discover the secret of the talisman.
Okay, well maybe I'll just shoot this button. Is that a button? Maybe I'll just shoot you.
Comes a man to rescue me.
Don't make fun of my heritage.
The keeper,
Okay, maybe the arrows don't do anything to these guards.
and only they know how to open them. Cross you the
Okay.
bridge to the grotto of the keeper's citadel.
That really looks like a button.
Stand you on the pedestal, and illuminate the statue with
Okay, maybe he is giving me instructions on how to get inside.
discover.
I didn't mean to jump the whole way, but he didn't die, so that's a win. Man, I wish I'd found a health potion at any point. Even though I did, it didn't do anything. Garrett finds a health potion that's past its expiry date. Oh, these actually light up. These actually light up. Oh, there's also a plaque. Great evil resides in this place, and it is no longer fit for men. The doors are sealed. To protect us from what lies within, do not remain here. I really enjoy how everything that happens does make me feel like I shouldn't be doing it. And not for like moral reasons about stealing, like how I thought this was just about trying to nick valuables from rich people's houses. This is such a situation. Like, why would I do that? Are we the baddies? Yeah, like, kinda. Not even in a sense where I'm like getting anything out of it. But like, why would you try and steal something that could also unleash an ancient evil that's been sealed away? Why would you do... Okay, so there's 4 elements on here. I can see there's 4 elements. However, I don't have rock or wind arrows. Most prideful man in the world gets gig. Okay, let's try this. I'm reloading. I don't want to waste a fire arrow, okay? One more try. No. Okay, so it's not that. What They're highlighted so they're interactable. Cross you the bridge to the Grotto of the Keepers too. I thought that was instructions to be completed once I had gained entrance, but now I'm second guessing. Oh my god, I've got like half an hour to finish this level. Radrosh, can I finish this level in half an hour? Maybe a little more if necessary. I don't want to be given the answers, but like... Absolutely not! Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We'll just do as much as we can do in the time available. This is a long-ass level! I assumed we'd be starting in the Haunted Cathedral. All things considered, it's a damn good-looking cathedral. Look at that. The level proper hasn't started yet. I was just that bad at finding my way here. I went down so many side roads and I found double keys and I backtracked by accident. It does have purple. I like it. Oh, it's a Hammerite cathedral too. I picked up that much lore. Can I... No, I can see that this window isn't breakable by game standards, but I'm gonna try just because anyway. Nope. Okay. Alright, so... Only they know how to open it, but there's clearly some sort of, like, elemental puzzle on the outside. Giant stained glass circle. Does that... What, that one? That just looks like it looks like Notre Dame to me. I'm still not in the building. Yeah. So, like... What part am I solving? Do I want to try and put elements on these statues? Or do I want to follow the instructions given to me? Actually, technically, you could have come up to this and been like, this is a puzzle, like, on first look. And then you would have gone around the other side, looked in the window, and heard the instructions, which implies that the instructions supersede the visible puzzle. Because you get that afterwards. Can I do anything here? That so looks like a button. There's some sticks here. I can't pick this up, but there are sticks here. Okay. I can tell that either I have to start backtracking and find this altar that he's talking about, or I have to solve this puzzle. What if does anyone want this skull? Does anyone want this? Oh, this... Oh, okay. I would love a skull, thank you. Okay, the fact there's broken swords and skeletons everywhere, I mean, that could be one of two things. Is that a brick? Oh, I think that's the head of a hammer. Either this place had some sort of enchanted gods that have, you know, rotted away over the passage of time or something, including their weapons, or there was some kind of melee that happened to fight over whether they should close it off, which is kind of scary to think about. Like, there's nothing else here, right? God, old games were hard. Oh. That's why I could hear that. Too bad, man. I'm immune to skull. Never mind. Flash bombs kill ghosts. Is he saying what? How do I use this? Oh my god! Well, it hurt him. He didn't die, but it hurt him. It's hurting me more, though. That's the funniest way to kill anything. Well, I think I didn't get it, like, directly on him, but now I have. The ominous whispering amulet was a vital and productive member of the community. Arrives to the function. Flashbang self leaves. I don't know. I'm so reluctant to leave this area because if I do, it's going to be so hard to find my way back. So I'm just kind of looking around, hoping that I see someone left a window open. But that doesn't seem very likely. Eternal damnation ended by flash photography. Why did I don't know why that specific sentence structure makes me think of like Zap Brannigan. Eternal damnation ended by flash photography. Ghosts of photons or something. Sure. So I can shoot arrows at and damage ghosts, but I cannot shoot arrows at and damage guards inside of this cathedral because there's something fucky about them. Fatal frame, yeah. Okay, right, hang on. I don't want, I'm like, there's a tiny bit of me that's like, just ask for help, just go and cheat, just look up the answer. I shouldn't do that. I should go parkouring instead. Okay, what I will ask, wait, are these pedestals? Do these do anything? Is that what I was looking at through the window that I thought was a button? You're right, I can hard save here and then just go exploring. That's true. And if you find nothing, I can go back there. Very true. That's the thinking man's way to do it. What I was gonna ask was confirmation on whether or not I did have to go back for something. I mean, I probably do. So I'm going back so you don't have to confirm it, but oh yeah, I found that. That doesn't go anywhere. Some of these things are like off kilter in a way that doesn't even seem possible. I guess this house probably sank into a sinkhole full of water, so that I can get actually. Okay, there's the water. The water is just like a punishment for if you fall in elsewhere. Oh, this, right, the round bush rooms that they love. I literally haven't even been here at all. Maybe I should have a look. Okay, there's a chest over there, and if you fall in, you have to run all the way back. So let's just save. Easy. Well, there's a giant key. What is that? What did I find? I didn't even read this. The power grid control box for the neighborhood around Southern Rubin Street. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If the flash bombs disintegrate ghosts, is that why there are switches all over the level to turn on the lights against your own, like, self-preservation instincts to hide in the darkness? Does having the lights on deter ghosts? It should be in a public workstation like all the other power grid control boxes. We may need to build a new maintenance cell in that neighborhood. If so, be sure to contact the Census Bureau so they can update the map. It is important that all public workstations be marked on the map with the gear icon, but we haven't been vigilant enough about this. Turn off the ghosts, exactly. Okay, well, I hope this is what I need to... Wait. Hope this is what I need to do. If it's just treasure, I don't really need it. Fucking nothing. Okay. Yeah, just breathe. It's okay. So that was a big nothing, unless... Wait, there's a giant key on that guy's shield. Wow. Wow, baby girl, you're loud as fuck. Nothing else has that. It's just, it's a giant keyhole on his shield. Does anyone else have... Oh, wait. Fuck. I was hoping that was it. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? What is this? Is this the grotto where you need to light something on fire? Well, that's what I thought I was gonna do, but no. Okay, is this a kind of secret door of any kind? Rubs my face on it. No, I don't think. You did, you're gaming, take heart. It's so hard. Okay, okay, this is wood, so I could put a rope arrow on there, but I don't think there's any point. There doesn't seem to be anything I can do up there. So I don't think this room does anything. I've already been in the water, there's nothing down there. Wait, maybe... wait, hang on. I'm gonna scroll up and read the instructions. Give me a second. They only then have to open the cross to the bridge to the grotto of the Keepers 2, stand on the pedestal and illuminate the statue with fire, and then discover the secret of the talisman. I don't know what the thing of the 2 means. Well, there's 2 torches here as well. Should I light those torches? I didn't get a secret of the talisman, but like that is clearly a conspicuous thing in this room. If I go back to the cathedral, has something changed? Maybe? It's difficult to engage with a game like this. Wait, that dinosaur was here before and now it's gone. In the modern day, especially as a streamer, because usually it would be the norm to start wondering what the hell you were doing and then wander around for a really long time. Maybe spend days just exploring a level and becoming really, like, familiar with everything. That would have been how you're meant to play this game, but because I'm streaming it, I feel like if I don't progress to the answer within, like, a short amount of time, I'm doing some kind of disservice to the people who are watching, who expect me to be tackling this like some kind of speed run. Were you on the pedestal when you did that? No. Is that what it is? Because the key... Oh my god. Hang on. Because there's a key shape. Because there's a key shape under me. And that's the key symbol, the key hole over there. Close enough. I'm so fucking stupid. I would have thought I did this wrong, and then I would never have come back again. Oh shit, it's ad break time. Good, I need a little bit of a mental breather. I wouldn't have gotten it. I wouldn't have gotten it if you hadn't prompted me. Which is fine, I'm glad you did. It's just, I know I would have wandered around getting even more confused. I literally had I saw all of the pieces, and then I didn't think of the mechanics of having to be standing somewhere while I lit them, because in my head it's like, how would the world know I was doing that? John Eyeball flags up the pedestal. He does, but I thought, hang on, let me read it again. I mean, I can kind of explain what I was thinking, kind of. Stand you on the pedestal and illuminate the statue. So I kind of thought that the pedestal was the statue. I know that's not what that means really, but I thought it was just like saying stand near it, and I kind of like thought that the pedestal was the thing we were aiming at, I guess. That whatever. Does anyone want a Ghastly? I still got this Ghastly. His name is Nebulac, and he is ready to go to somebody's Pokemon game if anyone wants to pick this guy up and have me trade him to them. I haven't actually gone through my explanation for anyone who may not be familiar. You can use your channel points that you've accumulated during the stream to use the shiny redeem button, which claims the shiny on the screen for you specifically, and I will then trade it to you through Pokemon Home. It's really quick to do. It takes like a couple minutes, and then you have your very own shiny. All the shinies I have on offer are real actual Pokemon that have not been cheated in any way. They're usually just superfluous ones from Pokemon Go or something. This Ghastly was from Legends Arceus. I don't remember finding it. I really don't remember how I came across it. I don't remember seeing Ghastlies or Haunters in that game, actually. But then we lose the channel mascot. The channel mascot are these two bastards floating around, like on the screen and usually by my shoulders. Is that allowed to be the channel mascot, considering they're just from a gacha game? Am I allowed to take them for that purpose? I've met both of their voice actors, and I've got their signatures. And I've got Nuis of them, which is why I didn't make either of these until I had a little toy Nui of them. I should take more pictures of the Nuis together. Why don't I do that? They're kind of slightly mismatched. The Wanderer one is very slightly bigger, which is very funny, considering what they're supposed to look like. If they were proportional though, the Wanderer and Nui would be like minuscule. Can't the weird sewer lizards be the channel mascot? I don't know. I think the constant burping and throwing up of noxious gas would be bad for the brand. Which is why I'm not really thinking of doing it. That's the only reason. No, I'm thinking about redoing my own theme a little bit, maybe. Like, I really enjoy my reactive, but people do like add new reactives and explore different ways that they could do their appearance, and I feel like I want to like look into it a bit. Rainbow Dragon knows I have an idea in mind. Maybe when I do that, I should make like a creature as a mascot. Because I am, in case you didn't realize, I am someone who is like fully on the I have a little guy with me train. I was huge into Pokemon. I kind of like Digimon. I kind of like Metabots. It's all about, you know, that childish urge to have a companion with you that has formed some kind of bond with you, in a way that it's like half guidance, half friend, half playmate, and it appeals to people who want that assurance that they never have to be alone. My favorite book series is His Dark Materials, which also incredibly deeply delves into that feeling when you're like, I read it when I was 13, and I spent the rest of my teenage years just like completely indebted to that feeling of being aware that I didn't have some kind of constant companion. Don't read it, actually. don't read that. Well, maybe you could. If you're 13, it does a number in your brain. All right, my voice is going. 3-hour streams. What am I going to do? Okay. I've been looking into doing a redesign of my guy. I've based him on my employment status. When I was working in an office, I wore a suit. Unemployed, I had him in rags. That's so mean. Now, after years, I felt like I needed a new fit. If it's been like rags, then yeah. You can always get the constant companion from Sunless. People have told me about this before. People have made me look up the constant companion before. Oh, okay. Why is it red? Hello? Yeah, I've been told about this.
Looks
How
like
did
this
this
place
come?
was built by my old pals, the Keepers. I wonder what they're hiding in here.
Okay. We know it's an eye, Garrett. Okay, well maybe one of these keys I have will help me. Maybe one of these lockpicks I have will help me. Nope. Oh, okay, this is something else I have to do. When I got thyroiditis, I put a large can of beans in my Sona's throat. I didn't realize you did that. Was that on a stream that you... Not a stream, you haven't streamed yet, have you? Was that on a video that you made or something? Joining a cult so you can dress your character in cool robes? No, it would just be so within my kind of personal brand to have an animal companion. Wait, do I still have... Oh yeah, there is. I still have my Digimon. With the 2 times I played Digimon games, I had a Digimon on screen. Just because that's how much, you know, I so fuck with this. I still have this guy in OBS. I can just turn him on and off. Maybe I should design one that's specific. You know what it's gonna look like? If I do this, it's gonna look like, I don't know the name of it. There are these like elongated, huge red panda ferret things in Arcanite's Enfield. And if I do this, it's absolutely just gonna look like that. Well, what do you know? Hang on. Radrush is linking me to something on Discord with a 5-line. Oh, that! No, I remember that. When you said in throat, I forgot that you have a skeletal Sona, and I thought the can of beans would like be lodged in someone's physical esophagus. Yeah, I remember. I can recommend a Digimon artist for my custom Digimon. I wouldn't have a custom Digimon. I would just have Kudamon. Thank you for that. Wait a minute. I need to check out what this emote is. Oh, all of those ferret emotes. I can't remember the name of it, but Arcanite's Enfield has these incredibly cute red panda ferrets. Well, now I'm locked in. Shit, I should have put something on that pedestal. I've locked myself in. I'm so... Wait, should I reload? Radrosh, serious question. Should I reload and make sure I can still utilize this exit? Have I fucked up? Oh. Never mind, it's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I panicked. Still got 1 health, by the way. I love ferrets. Probably my favorite. Well, I say favorite animal. I like the whole family. Yeah, I don't think so. One health stealth. 1 health stealth. Okay, nothing. The keys. Oh, that actually works. What about this one? Yeah, this has been a no-hit run for a while. Did I just do something? I don't think there's anything up there, so let's leave it. It's been so dark this entire time. Key. Keeper Andrus, we are relieved to hear that you have successfully contained the destruction. Uh-oh, it was for just such a contingency that the elemental wards have been saved these many years, like on the door, and we support your decision to use them now, as the peril that you have described is grave indeed. We urge you to hide the talismans with great care, as their discovery could lead to another such What am I doing? What am I doing here? We worry that also that your actions have exposed the truth of our existence to the world, which we must not allow. Wait, are they gonna kill him? Was that like them announcing, hey, you did a great job? Sorry, we're gonna kill you. I don't know what I just picked up. We have received word of your fears and we understand and indeed share them. We did not likely take the decision to involve ourselves in this matter. However, we believe that we were compelled to act. Were the trickster not opposed, he could bring destruction upon the entire city and upon us as well. Is that what happened? Is that why a lot of this level is kind of like... I assumed it was abandoned, but was it destroyed in some sort of godly problem? We have endeavored to conceal our efforts as best we can. I can only hope that we have been successful. You're gonna restart Gamergate. Wait, how? How? I still have 1 holy water, I think. Oh, wait, no. I've got 1... Okay, so I've also got some sort of weird blocky key. Some sort of pedestal. It's a city map. No, don't use the key on it. Upon this map are the locations of the elemental talismans, which alone can unlock the wards placed upon the cathedral door. Their locations are recorded here in the event that we may one day find it necessary to re-enter the cathedral. Why am I doing... I know the guy told me to bring him the eye. A guy had me loot his own house to prove I was good enough, and then tasked me with retrieving an eye from this cathedral. Very Eye of Janthier-like sort of thing. Maybe that was inspired by this. Was the Eye of Janthier like kind of taking inspiration from some of this? It's a big triangle with an eye in it, and it watches over places that are kind of condemned and locked away forever. Garrett is letting this thing loose for $50 and half a can of Diet Coke. What does he not? Is he not having any second thoughts about this? Oh, that's the great evil that we're currently unsealing. Right. Is he not reading this and thinking, perhaps I'm being played? Would you do this for money? Like, I know some people would, but I guess maybe I don't know enough about his personality to know whether he would or not. But also, I'm the one doing it, so I guess it's my personality. He only cares about money. I mean... Okay, if... I don't have, like, a deep read on Garrett's character from the small amount of dialogue he's had. And I don't know anything outside of this game or in subsequent games. But if I were to describe him in one word, I think this character is savvy. I think he understands that people have warring motivations, that they'll sell people out. He's world weary. He understands, that things like betrayal or lying are probably pretty commonplace, and that some people in the world can be completely out for their own gain with no concern for others. I think he understands all of that stuff. So I like to think that he understands the apparent the significance of what is being detailed here. I see him like Han Solo looking out for number one and has charm in certain places. I think I disagree. Just on like what I've seen, Han Solo is kind of a self-serving guy. Han Solo is a guy who does flashy things for kicks and to impress people. This guy is a thief. I think he's incredibly low-key. His preferred method of doing anything is for no one to notice that he's even alive. I think he's self-serving and that he wants to be hidden away, never discovered, and never in danger. I think he understands enough about the world that he should be concerned about this. Unless he thinks that he can like get away from any potential repercussions and then spend his money on an island somewhere where he gets to relax. I don't know. See, what I wish I knew what Garrett's endgame was. I'm not saying they should have characterized him differently, because A, I haven't got to the end, and B, this is one of those things where it's like my opinion. I'm not necessarily saying they should have done it. But I wonder, I am interested in knowing what does he like overall want? Not just stealing things for money, like when he's got that money, what does he want to do with it? Does he want to make sure that he himself can remain safe? I don't think he's not the kind who like wants the kind of power and affluence over the people he's stealing from, because he has been speaking about them in such like disgusted terms sometimes. I can't remember any actual examples, but in my head I think he's been really like derisive about those kind of people, and I don't think he'd want to be one. Maybe you'll understand it better in Thief 2. 1 is more the building of the world. Yeah, I can get that. Yeah. He's Garrett, the best thief in the whole entire world. I think that's a good read of his character, but I would toss into the mix painfully arrogant. He bails on the secret society that raised him to do whatever he wants, despite that society doing this crazy bullshit. Because he thinks he's better than that. Okay. Yeah. See, yeah, arrogance does make sense with a character doing this. What I wanted was to like peer into the role of someone I'm playing in what essentially is an RPG in its purest sense, and understand why he's doing this, because that's part of the fun of a role-playing game. I want to know about my character in this moment. And whereas what I've got from him is that he's quite cautious, and he's not inclined to be involved with like anyone that he meets. He's very solitary. But yeah, the fact that he's arrogant would make this very believable. Like, he can make it on his own. He can do pretty much whatever he sets his mind to, thanks to the fact that I can save scum. Yeah, that brings this more into focus. Just thinking that he's so above everything, he doesn't have to care, and he should be the arbiter of what's deemed acceptable. We find out more about him as the story trucks along. I love Garrett. #mybug. Is he a bug? I think he is. He skitters into places, doesn't he? I'm kind of in awe that there is more of this to go in this one game. This has felt like a pretty meaty game so far, that there's even more for me to find out. Okay, where was I? The portal key in the library must be used to access the Lost City entrance where the Talisman of Fire is being kept. I see, so I have to collect 4 talismans and place them in the hands of the people around the door to open the door. Then I have to get in, and then I have to steal the eye from under all the guards. The portal key in the library must be used to access... Oh, I think that's what I picked up. I think that big, hefty, shaped thing is the portal key. The water talisman is hidden in a shrine located in the caverns beyond the... I have to go back there, and there was a talisman hidden in a shrine? Where was there a shrine? The talisman of air is being kept by the Hammerites, and the earth talisman was left to the Hand Brotherhood. Oh my god, so I have to find them based on an actual map. I love how it gives you objectives and then... Oh, wait, that was it. That was it? I thought it was telling me that I had to go back into the areas I had just been. And then find secret things that I hadn't noticed on the way through. Because you guys were like, oh, you haven't even begun the mission. Apparently I had. Gold added cut missions from the original game. Mission failed successfully. Yeah, whenever I see this, I'm like, I messed it up. But apparently I didn't mess it up. That's just... They're fake objectives. I forgot you have to come back here and I truncated it in my mind. No, I understandable. Understandable. I think I'm doing the same mission. It's just... Okay, hang on. Let's just watch them. From unknown origins they came. They live isolated beyond the city. The extent of their arcane power is unknown. It's the Mantis Men. We must be very cautious in dealing with them. Close observation must continue. Maybe it is the Mantis Men.
The Talisman
oh, no,
of Earth is guarded by a foreign magus sect known as the Hand Brotherhood. They reside in a compound of huge towers where they practice their arts of earth, air, fire, and water. The talisman is likely kept in the Earth Tower, but there's little chance it'll be that simple. No doubt the talisman is heavily guarded and probably protected by magic. But mages love to write everything down. I should stumble on something useful about their precious trinket. I bribed some servants to get me a map of the common grounds, best I could do since only the mages are allowed in the towers. I'll enter the courtyard just outside the central keep entrance. Once inside, I'll need to move quickly to find the talisman.
That's not what you look like.
I wouldn't last long in a fight against the
That's
mages.
not what you look like. Oh god, it's the druids! Hey, that was the druid! The mystery of the druids! No, bring the music back. That was good. Mystery of the Druids fucking mentioned. Seek out the Mage Keep library for close to the location of... Find all the talismans. You may as well enrich yourself, pick up 400 loot along the way. Yeah, so the way that they cross out the objectives just means, like, you have discovered that it's non-applicable, and then we're gonna move on, and then it changes a bit. That kind of throws me off, because I think, like, oh, you did it wrong. But anyway, that will be all of stream for today. Hang on, I'm just navigating. I'm gonna send you guys on to Veggie BL Tale post haste. Oh, actually, they are just warming up still. Oh, you know what it is? I looked at the clock and I thought it said 08, but my eyes are fuzzy and it was 03. So I thought it was like 10 minutes in. No, okay. So we'll raid in momentarily. Don't worry about it. We will get there. Underneath the mage towers, there is hidden entrance to the sewers. Find it and escape alive. What is the higher difficulty to? Oh, 800 loot. Don't kill any of the servants. I like that the difficulty being made harder makes you not kill servants. What happens if you fail the objectives? Does the level just instantly cut to the end or what? A pair of jeweled reading glasses that belong to some esteemed member of their order. Snag it. Expert is just so long, it had to change the font. 1,800 loot. Caravans from their homelands to the east bring treasure. You get more world building if you do the expert level. Slaughtering guards and mages will alert the inner circle. Be discreet, avoid contact, don't kill anyone. I don't think I'm ever doing any of these additional objectives. You fail them, you don't finish the mission. Don't ask who is Veggie. That's my friend. Okay. No, I'm too. Wow. I'm kind of glad we finished the level within, well, in a very timely manner, like right when I wanted to finish. I'm glad I didn't like stop before it and take 10 minutes extra and then realize next time that it was. Wait, what is the executable for this game? Say Thief 2 Final 1.27. Why does it call it? Why is it called Thief 2 on the window? All right, well, last chance to pick up this Ghastly if anyone wants to snag it. Otherwise, I will be back on Sunday. I'll be back on Sunday with the same Ghastly if you want to pick him up for Sims stuff and spending your channel points, making me put stuff into my Sims game. Oh, they both use T-Fix. Of course, there was a community patch I had to add to make this work for stream, which is really funny because my first stream was delayed because I tried to do it without it, and then while streaming, I was like, "Oh shit, I actually need this," and I had to go and grab it, install it, and then like have it function. And it was really quick. Like people who mod older games to stay compatible really know what they're doing. Also, it's so fun to open Thief and have it go like, yes, I'm open. Like, it takes that long, compared to, like, when I open Wuthering Waves and I just go and get a drink and then click a button and then go and get another drink, you know. Right, we will raid in soon. I think they are just finishing, like, the lead-in. I'm waiting until they've begun stream so that we actually get their attention. Because what is streaming if not getting attention from people? I'm gonna stick with legally changing my name and gender to Nebulac. So that's the raid message. I hope to see you guys on Sunday, and then we'll just keep playing more Thief. It's a really good game to like both get a grounding in game design that's gone on to inform a lot of stuff. It has the same kind of feeling to when I played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and it was like, oh, okay. I'm like seeing back through time as to where other games came from. And that's interesting. Not that I'm very good at this game. I wasn't very good at Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 either, but it's interesting to me, despite not being very good at it. And I like having the conversations that result out of that. And I like what I assume is an endless source of entertainment for Radrosh, who gets to watch me have no idea what I'm doing. So let's get the raid started. They are just beginning now, so don't worry, we're landing there right on time. Got the raid message set up, and that's my Blue Sky currently linked in chat if you want to check where I post schedules each week. But yeah, we're just doing more Thief. I can't even remember what I planned after this, but eventually. Thank you for coming, everybody. I hope to see you next time. My friends are playing Yick, a postmodern RPG. Have fucking fun with that.